Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a mukbang. I don't think I've ever done a mukbang before, and I don't think this trend is really as popular in India as it is abroad, where there are like literally channels who do just mukbangs and like talk about different things. Any which ways, I am super duper hungry, so it's like 2:30 right now in the afternoon, and I normally have my lunch somewhere around 1:30ish, so it's definitely late for me. And because I didn't have any breakfast this morning, I am starving, so I actually got some Taco Bell, which we're gonna eat, and it smells delicious. I ordered the Cheese Max box wedge ultimate cheese taco, which comes with quesadillas, a taco, cheese, seasoned nachos. Oh, there's nachos in here. I don't want it to get soggy. And also they did send me a bottle of Pepsi, but I am not that big into soft drinks. I mean, I will drink it. It's not like I do not drink Pepsi at all, but I've definitely gotten more into soft drinks now than ever before. Like, I always grew up where my mom told me that, you know, soft energy drinks are not really good for you and your health. So yeah, that's kind of what I grew up with, which is why I don't really have much of a craving for soft drinks. So now that I open this bag, there is some cheese dip in here, and there is one more with some salad, which I'm not going to be eating. Then we have, what is this? Is this quesadilla? I think it's quesadilla. Then we have, okay, this is the taco. Yes, this is my taco. What else do we have? This is the nachos. Yeah, so thank God they sent the nachos separate from the cheese dip, which is not gonna make it soggy. So thank you for that, Taco Bell. And also, because I'm not gonna have Pepsi, I actually made myself cold coffee, which I'm gonna have with my Taco Bell. So yes, I'm gonna eat while I talk to you, and I'm glad that I'm gonna do this chatty video in a slightly different style, more of a mukbang as compared to like a usual get ready with me, which I tend to do a lot more. But I feel like I've been doing a lot of those, and I don't want you guys to get super bored of them, so that's why I thought it would be better to do this in a mukbang style. I just love a good cold coffee, and I just love making it myself. I know this is a it's a very controversial opinion, but I thought Starbucks was it because of all the hype that is surrounding it. But you guys, no Starbucks will ever compare to cold coffee that I make for myself. And Starbucks is so expensive. I don't know if it's as expensive abroad as it is in India, not sure, but yeah, to me Starbucks is very, very overrated, and this could definitely be a hot take. Let me know if you think Starbucks is overrated or not in the comments down below, if you've had ever, and if you haven't had ever, save your money and just skip it. So that was that. Now let's start eating, obviously, while I talk to you. So I have a lot of topics to talk about today. Like, truly, there are quite a few things that were on my mind, and I was really happy that very nice. It's basically just roti with cheese in it. If you're Indian, quesadilla is just roti. I'm sorry, I just spit. Quesadilla is just roti with some cheese, some vegetables in it. My mom makes quesadillas a lot of time at home, and she actually puts a little bit of like a vegetable filling inside it. But this is the first time I'm eating quesadillas in Taco Bell, or in fact anywhere outside. I just never tend to order them out because I feel like it's not worth paying for it. If that makes any sense, because you can make it at home just the same for so much cheaper. And the ones that my mom makes at home are more of like roti, whereas this is maida. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like I'm talking about so many random things. I should talk a little bit more about the topics that I thought about that I'm going to speak about today. So one thing that I want to tell you is it's kind of perfume related. So if you love watching my perfume videos, this would be interesting to you, for you to like kind of know my opinion. I thought I'll make a dedicated video and speak about it, but now I just feel like let me just throw it in here in this video and speak about that. So basically, I told you in the beginning of the year that I really want to curate my perfume collection, not buy too many perfumes, especially when it comes to full sizes. I do definitely still buy and try out like samples and discovery sets, etc. So that is different, that I'm not including in here. But when it comes to full size perfumes, I kind of put myself on a fixed number and sort of a low buy of sorts, and I've been sticking to that very, very well. But I also feel like since I am now going through all the perfumes that I have in my collection, I'm in this place where my collection to me now feels very, very small. I feel this pull to buy and try out a lot of new perfumes, because I'm also the person who I don't really think can have a signature scent. I think I'm definitely someone who likes to, you know, switch up the scent every day, every other day. I might wear one perfume for a few days in a row, but then eventually I'll be like, okay, I'm done with this, I want to switch up and I want to wear a different perfume. So because I'm like that, I feel like having just 2 or 3 options is not enough. I definitely want to have more options, and there are some more expensive perfumes like My Good Girl by Carolina Herrera or Narciso Ambre, like those kind of perfumes which I could also put in the mix, but I don't want to do that because those are more expensive. So I feel like I want to save them for more special occasions, because if I just use them every day, I'm going to fly through them very, very, very quickly, and I don't want to do that because then I'm going to have to eventually end up repurchasing those. That's what happened with Hugo Boss The Scent, because I had a smaller one, and I actually had the 50 ml bottle, but it was a partial. It was not even the actual full bottle. So when I wore it too often, I mean, of course, I would not wear it because I was wearing it for special occasions only. Those special occasions just happened to be more often. So that's how I ended up flying through that bottle. So long story short, what I mean to say by this is that I definitely feel like I want to go a little bit more crazy now with fragrances, and I want to end up buying more, so that I can have more in the rotation. That being said, when I say I want to buy more, I still want to be very thought out with what I am buying. I don't want to buy full size bottles of perfumes that I don't even like wearing. That would just be like a waste of money and a waste of resources and wasted space also, because then I have solo bottles in my cupboard, in my collection. So what I see myself doing is actually I did a video speaking about the perfumes that are on my wish list that I want to buy full size bottles of. I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes up, that video would already have been up. So if you want to know which perfumes I'm specifically speaking about, go and watch that video. But yeah, I think I will be purchasing some of the fragrances from that video specifically. And then also, if you guys know about Sense Perfumes, now they have rebranded and changed the name as well, so it's called House of Fragrance India now. And I've used their perfumes before. I had samples of multiple ones basically. So I'm planning on getting 50 ml, 100 ml of some of those perfumes as well, because I know I like them. So yeah, I'm planning on doing that as well. So I don't know if I'll stick to my like only buying 5 perfumes this year goal. I might exceed that, I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I want to go with just one by one. I don't want to do a massive perfume haul and buy all of them together. I think that would be a lot of money spent in like the same month. So even managing my finances per se, it would not be a smart decision to make. So I'll of course buy one by one, but I wanted to give you kind of that update on where I'm at with my fragrance collection right now, because I actually thought about doing like a fragrance collection video and speaking about this over there to give you more context. But then I thought, you know what, I've been doing my fragrance collection videos only once a year towards kind of the end of the year, where I show you my entire collection. So I want to do that this year as well, and I want to keep doing that every single year. So if I do a fragrance collection video now and then again I do it towards the end of the year, it'll be like too much. And these collection videos can sometimes also seem like, you know, you're kind of showing off, which I don't want to do that ever, because that's not my intention at all. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my perfume collection and my journey and my headspace in general. So I wanted to share that because I feel like, because I didn't share that yet, I felt a little nervous about buying more perfumes. Now that I've done that, I feel like it's gonna maybe take the guilt away a little bit. Like, I was actually feeling very anxious and very guilty for buying perfumes for some reason, which is why I haven't even bought a single one yet. So that tells you how I was feeling about it. So yes, that is that. Moving on, next let's talk about makeup for a quick second, because I did speak about this in a different video as well, but I'm going to tell you once again while I eat my cheese taco. And this is very, very, very filled, so I'm a little scared that I might spill some of it, which I don't want to do. That is really, really nice. Very filled. So let's talk about makeup for a quick second. I have gone through a full journey with makeup in the past. How many years has it been now? 8. I think this year I'm going to complete 8 years of wearing makeup, using makeup, and being a beauty enthusiast. So when I started out back in 2015, I was a very simple, basic liner lipstick kind of girl. And then in 2016, I started wearing like powder, because I had very, very oily skin back then, and traveling to college on a regular basis definitely, like, I feel like caused more oil production for me, And of course my skin was way more oily as a teenager to now. I've started using niacinamide and, you know, really good skincare, so that has kind of altered my skin type a little bit as well. So yeah, I was very basic when it came to makeup, and then later on I would say I eventually started getting into contour, bronzer, blush, all of that. So what ended up happening was, once I got into the groove of that, I felt this, I wouldn't say compulsion, I really enjoyed doing my makeup, which is why I wore it every single day. I never wore it to conceal or cover anything. It definitely made me look way more pretty, and I definitely felt like I look prettier with makeup than without. So that kind of also compelled me and motivated me to do my makeup every single day. And I don't think I went without wearing makeup at all for the longest time. I mean, of course some days I would, but that was like once or twice in a month maybe, if that. And of course on off days when I'm staying at home, I would never wear my makeup, but I'm saying on days when I would go out. Whereas now in 2023, I feel like things have shifted a lot. Up until last year also, I feel like I would wear my makeup very regularly, but this year specifically I have felt like that has changed a lot, for a couple of different reasons. Firstly, I definitely feel way more confident in my skin than I would previously, and with my like shift timings also changing a little bit, I think that has a major role to play, because on a day-to-day basis when I'm wearing makeup, I am generally putting on makeup in my office washroom. Let's eat. So I'm putting on makeup in my office washroom, but now I feel like by the time I reach office, because my shift has become a little bit later, it's like almost lunchtime. So I feel like I'm not being as productive at work, because when I step in, I go get ready, and then by the time I'm done with my makeup and I come and I start working, it's lunchtime again. So then I feel like if there's some work that needs to be done on priority in the morning, immediately once I start my day, I don't get enough time to do that. And I never want my work to slack or suffer because of that. So that automatically compels me to you know, sorry about that. So that automatically compels me to focus on work, and like once I reach office, I try to get all my ducks in a row immediately right off the bat, and then by the time I'm kind of like settled, I've replied to all the messages and all the stuff I need to take care of, it's already lunchtime. So I would then go for lunch, and then post lunch, I feel like half the day is over sort of. So then I'm in that mindset where I'm like, should I even do my makeup right now? At this point it's like too late and stuff. So then I just don't end up doing it at all. And that's what's happened over the course of the past few months. In fact, I definitely do wear my makeup otherwise, especially on filming days. So a lot of time, like now, because my shift hours have changed, I get more time in the mornings. So I wake up, try to work out every single day, and then once that's done, I'll go take a shower. And once I'm done with my shower, from that time to, I mean, of course after shower I'll have breakfast and stuff, but yeah, I try to get done with that as soon as possible. So then I have, you know, like maybe an hour, sometimes just half an hour to do some filming, like film like shorts for you, smaller clips, whatever, that kind of stuff. And a lot of times when I'm filming that kind of content for you, and if I'm filming like full on videos, I'll definitely do like a quick makeup, which takes me about 10 minutes or so. So it's not like it's going to take a lot of time. And those days that I do end up filming, I definitely get time to also do my makeup. It's like वो automatically हो जाता है basically. It's not as intentional that I'm going to wear makeup today. It's more so like, oh, I'm going to film today, which is why I'm then automatically going to end up doing my makeup. It's kind of like that. So I would say 50% of the days are makeup days. Sometimes it's more like 20-30%. If I don't wake up early, like sometimes I will choose to sleep in if I've had a couple of very tiring days in a row and I feel like I've not been able to catch up on sleep. On those days I will skip workout, skip everything, and just sleep in. And a couple of times I've accidentally slept in a little too late as well. So on those days again, then I'm automatically just rushing through the day. I have no time to film, no time to do my makeup and all of that. I'll just, you know, take a shower, do my skincare, and then rush to leave for work. So that's kind of where life has been. And again, I said this last time also, there could be pros and cons to this entire situation, where I did realize that a few days back, I've spoken about this extensively, which is why I don't want to seem like I'm talking about it too much. But my brother got married in the month of April. Kind of the last 10 days of the month was spent like related to his wedding, we would say, because we went for 4 days to Calcutta where the wedding happened. Then we came back and the reception happened here in Mumbai itself. So yeah, we've been actively working on that, like dressing up, doing my makeup, this, that, and everything. So whenever I was getting ready for any of his wedding functions, and there were 3 precisely, so 3 outfits, 3 different like makeup looks specifically. And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just putting the cheese inside the taco, the cheese that's spilled, because definitely there's a lot of filling that's coming out of it. This is a very like filled taco, let's just say that. So yeah, 3 different makeup looks, 3 different outfits. And when I was getting ready for any of his wedding functions, I was doing my makeup very intentionally because there's a plan. Just executing on that, and I enjoyed doing my makeup so much for that specific occasion, and just bringing the look to life that I had envisioned was just so amazing. And I feel like because I'm not wearing my makeup on a regular basis, whenever I occasionally do, and I do like a full-on glam, it's like from 0 to 100, which is so special even, and just so much fun that I almost feel like I want to continue doing that. Is like whenever I'm getting ready for special occasions, I'm doing like a nice glam, and then on other days I'm just going no makeup, and then of course on filming days I will be wearing makeup. We're not gonna forget about that. But yeah, that kind of makes me think that okay, maybe I should actually go more low-key on a day-to-day basis and not wear too much makeup, And then the other part of me is like, you know what, every day is a celebration, every day is special, and just, you know, doing a little bit of a basic glam, and looking a little bit more confident. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel way more confident when I'm wearing even like basic makeup. Like yesterday I just had a tinted sunscreen on and I had liner and lipstick, and I still loved the way I looked so much. I just can't describe it to you. So even like a simple liner lipstick can go such a long way. I don't have to do blush and powder and this, that, and everything. Just like simple liner lipstick, even like that will just take me like 2 minutes or 5 minutes to do if I'm doing powder as well. And now since we're in the summer, of course I'll be doing powder, or maybe a mattifying sunscreen, whatever works. But yeah, trying to look presentable and doing like the bare minimum even on an every single day basis can truly go a long way in just boosting up your overall confidence and your mood. And I don't want to ever seem like, or you know, indirectly say that when I don't do my makeup I don't feel confident. I definitely feel confident in my own skin as well, but I mean, there is something that, you know, when you look a little bit more prettier, it makes you more confident. So I know I'm sounding like, you know, ये दोनों तरफ से बात कर रही है, it's so hypocritical and this, that, but that's genuinely truly how I feel. And I really want to know from you guys how you feel about this, because this is just my raw honest thoughts, and I don't know what I'm gonna really do. If I'm gonna wear makeup every single day, or I'm just gonna do a basic glam every single day, or I'm gonna go no makeup every single day, I do not know. And truly, if I'm gonna be honest, every single day is not the same. So to kind of put like a rule and say that okay, you have to do makeup every single day or you cannot do makeup every single day, it's just not fair also sometimes, I feel. So that's where I'm at, very confused. Just like the last video where I spoke about it, I feel like I am still very much tiptoeing and figuring out what I want to do while I eat a taco. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, so I paused filming to quickly first of all go tie my hair, because it was like flying around and it was definitely bothering me a little bit. But mainly I wanted to go grab a plate so we can eat the nachos. And I finished the tacos, by the way. There was like one bite left. I had one bite in front of you, and then there was one bite left which I did eat off camera. So now I'm going to also clean up a little bit while I talk to you. So we covered the makeup aspect, we covered the perfume aspect. Now let's talk about skincare. That's the one thing that was pending that I didn't speak about. And you guys might be thinking, oh, this is like so orchestrated. How does she have like one makeup thing, one skincare thing, and one perfume thing to talk about all together? Like, how's that even possible? Well, it's possible because, believe it or not, whenever I am not actively doing something, like I'm not working or I'm not, you know, spending time with my family or whatever, like when I'm just on my own, like kind of in my me time, or maybe if I'm traveling and I'm just scrolling and I see something on Instagram, or I am planning like my content, and for that matter, I think about beauty and just these different things specifically that are in beauty a lot more than you would think I do. I truly do think about it a lot, because it's a big part of my life, and it's just something that you don't have to like actually sit down and think about consciously. I think a lot of it happens unconsciously even for me. So yeah, it's a very big part of my life, just in general. Even without having a YouTube channel, I feel like it's still a very big part of my life. So that's why I just have so many thoughts surrounding it. And you might not actually realize, today I'm filming this video after almost, I want to say, 2 weeks, because I do so much of pre-filming. You cannot really tell, because I still make sure that my 4 videos in a week go up without any delay. Before I left for Calcutta, I was doing a lot of pre-filming, and then after I came back, I feel like I was just coping with like resting and making sure like everything is going well. And even apart from the wedding, like just yesterday, I had like a, you know what Griha Pravesh is, right? Like when you buy a new house, you do a puja and stuff. So my cousin, uske ghar ka Griha Pravesh tha basically. So again, it was like a family day basically, right after the reception. So yeah, the past 2 weeks have not been, like I've not been filming a ton. So I just felt like I could not talk about any of these things because I did not get the opportunity. But now we're finally getting back into the groove of things. Today is the 1st of May, by the way. So I now have to kind of catch up on my filming schedule for this particular month specifically. I am not doing everyday May this time, but I feel like I'm still going to be posting a ton of content. I mean, 4 videos a week is still not less, it's still a pretty good amount. And the days I am not posting a full-on video, I try to post a short, so that is Tuesday and Thursday. So Monday is a regular video, then there is Tuesday, which is a short, Wednesday is again a video, Thursday is a short, Friday and Saturday are again videos. So the only day I'm not really posting anything is Sunday, and there are just 4 Sundays in the month of May. So if I really want to do everyday May, I could still do that by just posting 4 videos on every single Sunday. So even though I'm not technically officially doing everyday May, I'm almost still doing everyday May by posting some sort of content every single day that I possibly can. So there is that, and with that I actually finished my coffee. I made 2 cups, so if you're wondering why I have so much of coffee, well, that is why. I have 2 cups of coffee every single morning, specifically cold coffee. If I didn't mention that already earlier, I am not a hot coffee person really. I mean, on a pinch I'll probably have it, like office mein mujhe coffee machine hota hai, usme to hot coffee hi aata hai. But when I'm making coffee for myself, it's always gonna be cold coffee. I just love cold coffee so much. Now let's have some nachos. To be honest, I'm pretty full, so I don't know if I want to eat all the nachos right now, or maybe I'll just, have some and then leave the rest for snacking in the evening. I might even do that. Yeah. So itna nachos mila mujhe, and if I was eating the entire thing, I would just put this cheese on top of it. But because I am not sure if I'm going to eat the entire thing or not, what I will do instead is just dip the nachos into the cheese while I talk to you about my thoughts on skincare. I meant to say skincare. So I have been thinking about this on and off for months and months and months now, and I'm pretty sure I've spoken about it also a little bit, and that is skincare to me has truly transformed my skin in such a big way. And if anyone tells me, oh, why do you use so much skincare and this and that, and it'll ruin your skin and this, that, I'm like, I just want to tell them to shut up. But more often than not, these people who tell me what to do are relatives of mine who are older than me, who we're not supposed to speak back to. So in my mind, I just tell them to shut up, but I cannot actually tell it to their face. But truly, you guys, I mean, I'm not wearing any makeup right now, and if I'm gonna be really honest with you, my skin has probably never looked better than this. I mean, I'm exaggerating a tiny bit, let's be honest, because I was recovering with some breakouts, so my skin might look a little bit textured. But when I say my skin has never looked better, I mean my face is not covered with breakouts. And also, if you look at the hyperpigmentation that I have, on my cheeks, we have come a long way. Retinol has saved my skin, and like truly this is, I mean, I could just keep doing this the entire time because I just want to flaunt this so much. And that's also a big reason why I feel like earlier, like I was speaking about not wearing makeup that often, I feel like flaunting this so much more, because even when I put just regular like simple loose powder that is practically translucent with no coverage, people will still tell me that, oh, you're trying to cover your skin and this and that and everything. And I'm like, no, you guys, the base products I use, they barely have any coverage. So I mean, for you to say that I'm trying to cover it, I'm like, no, this is my real skin. And yeah, I don't know what to say. My skin has truly never been better. That being said, I feel like for the past few years, not few actually, like half, I want to say more than half a decade, yeah, definitely. I mean, since 2016 to now in 2023, it's been 7 years that I have been experimenting, trying out different beauty products, skincare products to kind of fix my skin per se. And I have now finally come to this place when it comes to my skin that I almost don't want to experiment too much and try out a bunch of new things. And I'll tell you why. A lot of times, this beauty enthusiast that I am on the inside, who wants to try out the next best thing and experiment a ton, try out whatever is new that is launching in the market, etc. I feel like if my skin is doing really well and then I experiment and then I mess things up, which is always a possibility, it's always a probability, and I end up doing that, and when my skin gets worse, I'm just like, shit, why did you do this? Why did you do this to yourself? You know what works for you, you know what suits your skin. Why did you just mess it up by trying out new things? And again, I know I've told you this before, I know I have, but I just want to reiterate that the reason why I have cut back a lot on trying out new things, and now you will just see me repurchase my favorite things more often. And the main reason for that is just I want to stick to what I like. I will never be the person who just has one fixed skincare routine. I will still go back and forth, use different products that I know work for me, that all work really well together. So I'll always keep rotating things, but when it comes to trying out new things, I will definitely be more cognizant of that. And saying that, today morning I was filming a video using some new moisturizers from Dr. Sheth's, and again, there's a reason behind that, and that's the main thing. I'm never going to stop buying new products, trying new things, but I'm going to be more conscious about them. I'm going to try out new things if I feel like there's actually something that's better out there in the market, that is better than what I'm using right now. To give you an example, my favorite Chemistry Play Night Cream that I have, I fly through that thing, you guys. I fly through every single bottle that I've bought. Comes with 40 grams of product, and the MRP is $6.99. I was joking. $700 for something that I'm going to go through in less than 2 weeks is crazy. Now, do I actually spend 700 bucks on it every time? No. I always buy it when there is the buy to get to sale going on Chemist at Play or Innovist rather. So every tub costs me about 350 bucks, which still to me is a lot of money considering this is just a night cream. It's not something I'm using day and night, and I still fly through it in less than 2 weeks. That is still, I mean, I want to say I can digest that price, but at the same time, if I'm able to find something that is not as expensive, that would at least last longer, like I at least want my moisturizer to last like 3 to 4 weeks if I'm using it once in a day. So, and I've tried doing everything. I've tried to not, okay, there's a natro stuck in my teeth. Sorry about that. I've tried to not overuse the product. I've tried to, how should I say, like make it last longer basically, not overuse, and still for some reason I am flying through these. I just don't know what sorcery is there in there. I just don't know. So the reason I got these new Dr. Sheth's moisturizers to try out is because they come with 50 grams of product. So I'm hoping that if they last longer for me and cost just as much, that means I'll be able to swap them out instead if they're a better value per se, because I considered other options like the Deconstruct Skin Soothe moisturizer as well, but I kind of had a bad incident with it where I got a tube that was completely just it had gone bad basically. It had completely separated, so I was very disappointed, and then decided to not repurchase it. And now I'm on the lookout for an amazing, cruelty free, fragrance free, still affordable drugstore moisturizer that is a good value for money. So basically I give this example to tell you that if I truly have a need to try out new things in a specific category, say I'm on the lookout for the best hair masks for my hair, I'm on the lookout for night cream, like I just explained to you. I'm also on the lookout for good body moisturizers. I mean, I know the St. Ives is a tried and true, but if I'm able to find other moisturizers also that are good value for money and not too expensive and come with a lot of product, then I will definitely go for those. St. Ives is definitely a tried and true. That being said, body sunscreen is also one category where I want to kind of try what are the good options out there in the market and just make it a conscious habit to wear body sunscreen every single day. I'm really good with wearing face sunscreen every single day. Body sunscreen, I just don't tend to wear them very often, or at all, in fact, for that matter. I just don't. So yeah, don't want to do that. So yeah, that's why that's basically what I wanted to tell you. Also, I did mention this earlier on my Instagram, and I believe I also did one of my Chatty Get Ready With Me videos where I spoke about this. But earlier I felt like the sales that were happening everywhere had like a grip on me, and I just couldn't like skip them, pass on them. Every single time I saw a brand doing a sale, I would convince myself that, oh, I really need to buy this because it's like absolutely amazing and worth saving your money and buying products just because they're on sale, and it's a good time to try them out. Now I have definitely come out from that mentality where if I see a sale happening often, and when I say often, I mean on a monthly basis, it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, if it's happened this month, it's gonna happen next month, and the month after that, and the month after that. So I don't really need to buy something immediately just because of that alone. And at this point, I feel like every brand is doing that. I mean, there are some who don't. Like, I've not seen a Domaco sale happen in a long time. I've not seen a minimalist sale happen in a long time. And for some reason, their products are still selling so well. I feel like they don't need to do sales because people are buying their products regardless. I feel like Dr. Sheth's also doesn't do their sales as often, but like Earth Rhythm, Foxtail, who else? Can't think. Even Plum. These brands, they're just doing sales every other week, I want to say, and it's too often. It's seriously too often. So I think the fact that they've been doing this so often has now made me realize I just need to stop, and I need to stop buying and placing an order every single time a brand is doing a sale. We have been here for almost 50 minutes now, you guys. Wow. I can really talk and talk and talk and talk. There's just no one stopping me. And I'm almost expecting this because every single time I do a video that's more than 30 minutes, I get this comment of people telling me, just shut up, why do you talk so much? No one wants to hear you talk for this long. If you don't want me to talk for this long, why are you still on my video? Just click out. Whereas, if you're someone who actually likes me and likes to know my thoughts and opinions on things, which recently I've been getting way more engagement on my videos in terms of comments specifically, and I just want to take a quick second and thank everyone who leaves a comment on any of my videos. Doesn't matter if you talk to me about the video or in general anything, it just makes my day. It makes my day to reply to one of your comments. It makes my day to know your thoughts, because I am just someone who loves to talk about beauty. If you know me in my personal life, just ask any one of my family members, especially the female family members, obviously. They will tell you I love to recommend products to them. When they ask me things like, oh, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, what would you recommend? My friends, ask them. I love recommending my favorite things to them, and when they go out and try it out, and buy it. I just love it so much. So much. So to talk to you about my favorite beauty products, or just in general when you're asking me anything, to engage with you on my videos truly makes my day. Makes my freaking day. And when I was talking about this, I remembered something that I want to take a quick moment. I don't know why I did not do this earlier in the video. I just want to take a quick little second and announce this to you on your officially, because I did not do it in any of my other videos. I don't know why I did not. It just slipped my mind basically. I am now officially a Sublime Life affiliate. Telling you that truly makes me so happy from the bottom of my heart. It was a little bit of a struggle because I applied for the program and then I tried to log into my account and it was blocked or something like that, and it took me almost a month to keep following with the Sublime Life team and be like, okay, what's up, why is this not happening? And finally, after a month, when I received an email from them saying that okay, the account has been unblocked and it was just like some sort of an error, I was like, wow, it took you 1 month to figure that out. But then I received the email, I went through it, I saw everything, I got my code, I got the referral link, and I also got a link for myself where I can make purchases also and get a good discount. And I've already been saving so much money from purchasing on Sublime Life because of their recycling program and the points that you get and all of that stuff. So I've been shopping from Sublime Life pretty regularly, even otherwise, before I became an affiliate. And so many of my favorite products are actually available on Sublime Life. If you are actually truly interested, let me know. I'll make a video talking about all my favorites from Sublime Life. I would love to do that. But at the same time, I don't want this code to be something that I'm shoving down your throat. It's just something I'm going to mention every once in a while if I end up buying things from them automatically on my own, like I'm already doing. Then I'll just mention it every once in a while in a video. I have a lot of videos where I have mentioned products that are available on Sublime Life, so I have gone back to all of those videos and added my code and link etc in the description box of those videos. So if you're ever watching a video, just check the description box and see if any of the products that I am mentioning are available on Sublime Life. You can go and purchase directly using my code if you would like to, using my link if you want to. It would just help me a ton, obviously. And for this long, how many years has it been? 5.5 years. I have been, not 5.5, is it 4.5? Yeah, no, it is 5.5, right? I'm 23.5 now, and I started my YouTube channel when I was 18. So for 5.5 years, I have been here reviewing products and talking about them, all with my own money. I've spent a big chunk of my income over these years on beauty products and reviewing things for you, because that's something I truly love to do from the bottom of my heart. And it would just be so rewarding to kind of get some of that money back now through this. But of course, that's not the main reason why I am doing this per se. It's just an added bonus. I'm still going to continue being the same person who tells you what I like, tells you what I don't like, regardless of anything per se. Like, no factor is going to influence me. I'm not going to talk about this more than necessary or more than appropriate. I don't think necessary is the word, but I think appropriate, because sometimes there are certain codes or affiliations that can be pushed down your throat to the point where it just honestly seems ingenuine, and I would never ever do that consciously. So I'm gonna eat my last nacho. And tell you how much I love you, and just tell you that I'll always be me at the end of the day. And all my recommendations, thoughts and videos, everything is always going to be 100% genuine regardless. So yeah, you never have to worry about me, how do I say, influencing you in the wrong way ever. So yeah, that's that. I finally finished eating my 3-course meal and talking about you for more than 3 topics, and it's more than 55 minutes, so we're gonna be here for almost an hour. And if you are here at the end of this 1 hour, I'm gonna give you a secret code to mention down below in the comments, and the secret code is gonna be Fix Derma sunscreen. Yes, because that has been my obsession. I'm not saying it because I buy it from Sublime Life, but I'm saying this because I have just flown through my tube and I love that thing so much. You're gonna see that as something that I use all the time, and it's definitely my new favorite, like my second favorite I want to say, but I feel like that product can definitely be tied with the Deconstruct skincare sunscreen, which I also love so much, and that's like my top favorite. But the secret code is going to be Fix Derma sunscreen, so leave that down below in the comments, or just make a sentence out of it, because I don't want people who are not here till the end of the video to know that that's our secret code. So just make a sentence with Fix Derma sunscreen in it and leave it down below in the comments, and that will tell me that you were here for 56.5 minutes with me. But I'm gonna go now, wash my hands, clean up all this mess that we've made, and probably film some more videos for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the continued support, and this truly means the world to me. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, which I recently got to know that there are hardly like 7 to 8% people who watch my videos who are actually subscribed, and the other like 90+% people are not subscribed to my channel. Wow, like if everyone who was watching was subscribed to me, I would have already reached like what, 8,000 on YouTube in terms of subscribers. That, like, that's crazy to me. So please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so freaking much for watching. Just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye, with my nacho masala fingers. Bye bye.